Welcome to Facts TV News, where everything is true.
St. Elizabeth farmer charged with murder. A 39-year-old farmer who reportedly used a stone to beat an elderly man to death in Junction in the parish last month has been charged with murder. He is Christopher DaCosta, otherwise called Boswell, of Overhill District, also in St. Elizabeth. The deceased is 62-year-old Rupert Cunningham, a laborer of Duns District, Watson Hill in the neighboring Manchester parish. According to the police, at about 4:50 p.m. on July 27, Cunningham was walking along a dirt path when the DaCosta approached him and engaged in a conversation. Cunningham continued walking along the roadway when DaCosta allegedly kicked him and he fell to the ground. DaCosta reportedly used a stone to hit Cunningham on his head repeatedly, causing wounds which bled. The police were alerted and Cunningham was taken to hospital where he was pronounced dead. DaCosta was arrested and formally charged after an interview session in the presence of his attorney, the police stated Saturday. U.S. resident goes missing in St. Catherine. A man with a United States of America address has reportedly been missing since Monday, July 3rd. He is 29-year-old Kadim Powell. According to communications from the Waterford police, Powell is of dark complexion, medium build, and about 5 feet 9 inches tall. Reports are that about 7 p.m., Powell was last seen somewhere in the St. Catherine area. He has not been heard from since. All efforts to contact him have proven futile. Anyone knowing the whereabouts of Kadim Powell is being asked to contact the Waterford police at 876-988-1763, the 119 police emergency number, or the nearest police station. Mark Golding unopposed as PNP president. The People's National Party has announced that there is no challenge to Mark Golding as the party's president. The PNP says following the close of nominations at noon Friday, Mr. Golding has been nominated unopposed for a third consecutive term as the president of the party. It said his uncontested election comes at a crucial time for the PNP as it strives to address the challenges faced by Jamaica. The party also announced that the four current vice presidents, Senator Donna Scott Mosley, Mayor Norman Scott, Michael Phillips, and Ian Hayes, have been nominated unopposed for another term. The nominations will be ratified at the party's annual conference in September. In accepting the nomination, Mr. Golding said he looks forward to leading the opposition PNP into the next general election. Rehabilitation work on Runaway Bay to Burnstone Road to begin soon. Rehabilitation work is expected to begin within a few months on the Runaway Bay to Burnstone Main Road in St. Anne. The update was given by Member of Parliament for North West St. Anne, Crystal Lee, during a town hall meeting last evening. She said the contractor for the project has been engaged. The MP urged motorists and residents of the communities along the roadway to be patient as their bad road woes will soon be addressed.
The surface of that road is just gone. It's finished. So patching doesn't make sense anymore for that to be. So what is happening currently? We have invited the Minister of Works in 2021 to do a visit across the constituency, of which we got 9 projects which were all completed. He made a commitment on that day that he will also give me the full rehabilitation of this road. Procurement process in government, especially the National Works Agency, for funding over a particular amount takes a while. And for a project like this, it has to go through a rigid project, approximately 6 or 7 different committees, because it spends approximately $200 million. So right now, the project is at the final stage, meaning the contractor has been chosen, contractor has been given a letter extending their procurement process before the project is started. So the last letter that he has received states that the project should be started in a matter of by October states. However, the aim is that it can begin before the beginning of the school year. So we're pushing and making representation to bring for August. And this is a process that has been started from, I would say, last year. But because of the challenges and because of the process that it takes, it will take some time. It's just that our people have been suffering so long on these bad roads that sometimes, of course, I can understand the level of impatience, especially when they versatile, have to buy new front-end parts, people need to go about their businesses. So we understand that quite well. And hence the reason why we have placed the emphasis that we have placed in ensuring that this roadway will be rehabilitated in short order. So we continue to pray the patience of the people that we serve, it will be done very soon.
Bartlett urges youth to use education to conquer crime and antisocial behaviors. The St. James East Central Scholarship and Welfare Fund has had a life-changing impact on hundreds of students over the years, many of whom are now enjoying budding careers and contributing positively to society. But while celebrating its East Central St. James Education Fund's 26 years of dedicated service to the constituency, Member of Parliament Edmund Bartlett is disappointed that increased knowledge would have influenced more tolerance among residents. I want to say that we are deepening our involvement in the educational development of our students in this constituency, said Bartlett, who is also the Minister of Tourism. We are able to boast a whole host of graduates from primary and high schools and at the tertiary level and our teachers' colleges, but we are in a space that is disturbing us because with all this effort in our parish of St. James, we are having serious antisocial issues that crime and murder in particular are serious issues in our parish, Bartlett continued. And when we look to educate to provide the basis on which knowledge and information are gleaned to be converted into practical applications to our daily lives and to enable us to have better relationships with one another, to enable us to discuss, agree and disagree, and not be violent about it. So our government and our minister are saying that we have to turn it around and create now the basis for a new and more precise way that we can get our children from early, because they say the brain is wired to learn at the high speed of absorption of a child is during the years of 0 to 5, Bartlett reasoned. With that in mind, the MP expects a stimulation center to act as a base where methods of counter antisocial behaviors plus other subjects will be taught. The stimulation center was first announced last year and is to be completed by December 2024. According to him, the designs are near completion and there is overwhelming support from corporate Jamaica for what would be the first of its kind in the region. Bartlett, who was addressing those in attendance at the East Central St. James Scholarship and Welfare Fund's 26th Anniversary Education Awards function held at the Half Moon Conference Room on Thursday, under the theme Celebrating Academic Diversity Within Our Schools, said the facility will be able to accommodate approximately 100 children along with their parents who will be taught to convert ideas and have a social focus on the sciences and arts. During the ceremony, a total of 120 PEP awardees from the primary schools in the constituency were honored for their academic achievements. 19 students achieved averages of 90 or higher, while the remainder were between 80 to 89%. The scholarship is applicable for the 7 years of secondary study, so each recipient will get $140,000 for the duration. Keynote speaker at the award ceremony, Senator Dr. Donna Maris Dixon, lauded the constituency showed by the constituency education fund team before turning her attention to the students, whom she encouraged to continue to pursue greatness. She challenged the awardees to keep on hoping, as hope can bridge the gap between obscurity and success. Now our education system is going through a lot of transformation to ensure that no child is left behind, Senator Maurice Dixon stated. Some of you may be strong in math, others in English, some in the sciences, even at woodwork and maybe athletics. But whatever your passion, strength or weakness, the education system must respect you and give you the tools to succeed.
Please remember to subscribe, like, share, and click the notification bell.